Hello out there, whoever you are. You are probably a friend of mine, somebody that knows me. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a tutorial to show you how I set up my particular track shows. I totally believe that a track show should be done smoothly and timely. That means a show should last, if it's an hour, it's an hour. Not an hour and 10, not an hour and 15, not an hour and 20, or 2 hours long. You want a show to last as long as you want it to last. So the best way to do it is to create a playlist that is those minutes long, however it is long. So what I do is I have a playlist format or method that I use to create a playlist that is exactly how many minutes I want it to be long. So what I do is I search through my song list of songs that I have in my program, and I continue to find songs that I like. And as I get longer in the list, I know exactly how long I want the songs, how long I want the show to last. So I have certain things that I do, and I have tools that I use. And there's two tools that I use that are in my playlist, and one of them is blank tracks. I have a selection of 3 blank tracks, 30-second, and 10-second, and a 6-second. Don't ask me why exactly. I decided on a 6-second because 6 divided by 10 is 60, or 6 times 10 is 60. So that's a minute, right? So that's why I picked that one. I don't know why, but that's why. Anyways, I have those blank tracks, and those blank tracks come in really handy when you want to use them between song tracks to either banter with your audience or just have a break from a high tempo, high energy type song, and you're going into a ballad right after that, or something. You just want to have some time, some break a little in there, so you can take a breath, take a drink of water, and such. So I use those. Those are my tool songs. So those can be found in my Presley list under blank, Presley blank, and you'll find them. I also have another set of tool song tracks that are called chords, and they are chords like A through G, and they're just piano chords, and they're just a couple of seconds long, but they are chords. You hear the strum of the chord, and it gets you ready if you need to have something, a reminder that it's time to stop bantering with your audience, or it is the beginning of a song that has very little intro to it. They're perfect for that. You plug them in anywhere in your playlist. So those are 2 of my tools that I use during playlists. So without further ado, I'd like to kind of get into my program. It's called Karma, and it is located at karasoft.com. That's KARAOSOFT.com. You can download a free program of it, but it only allows you 3 songs to select from your library. The paid program is about $200. It's worth it if you use it a lot. If you're a karaoke DJ, it definitely is worth it. I love the program. It really works fantastic. So anyways, that is what that is, and that takes more detail to discover that. But if you're already a Karma karaoke user, this is how to create a playlist that can work for you in a variety of ways. As a tribute artist, to create shows, or as a DJ to create DJ shows. You can create a playlist of your favorite dance songs, line dance songs, songs for fun, whatever genre. You can create different playlists for this. So I'm going to show you how to create a playlist. Really simple, okay? Here we go. Trying to do this all in one sweep here as quick as I can. Hopefully you can see this screen is my computer screen, and I have the program open already. This section here is my media section. There's a section right over here in this area is the singer section, the rotation singer section. If you're a karaoke host, this is very important. And then of course this over here is the playlist section, which you can see there's already songs in the playlist. And there is an area up here. This is the second screen viewing section or karaoke screen section. If you play karaoke songs, you're going to see the words located in this area right here. So as an example, if you already have some familiarity with this program, your media section is in this area here. So as I was saying before, if you notice, I typed in Presley chord, and you notice all the chords are located right here already. If I select the next tool, which I call the blank, they're named blank, and the reason they're named blank is because there are blank tracks in this area here. 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 6 seconds is what I have listed here. So I'm going to back out of this zooming here so you can see what's happening. It's not easy to do to create one of these videos. Anyways, so that's how I select them. So if I want to put 10 seconds in anywhere in this list here, I could do it. Let's say I want to put 10 seconds in between. I'm going to click and drag. All shook up, baby. What do you want me to do? It didn't come out where I wanted it to, so I can just click it again and just kind of move the arrow down just slightly, and there it goes. So this list was a pre-selected list of songs that I created earlier to demonstrate this whole thing. And what I did in the very beginning when I started making the list is I selected the first song. When I did, this area right here where I have my arrow at is called AP, which means automatic play, autoplay. So if it's checked, these songs are going to automatically play when you start playing them. I kept the first one unchecked so that by mistake I wouldn't select songs over here to test out and they would end, and then it would automatically start playing my first song and then screw my whole list up. So that's why I did that, and I leave it unchecked, just like that. It's fine. The rest of the songs I let them check off as automatic play because I want them to automatically play down the list just as it's shown. So this is the first song, and what I'll do once the song list is made, then I go to this little menu button over here in this area. There's a menu button here. There's a menu button over here in the rotation section, and there's a menu button way over here in the menu section and way up here in the top menu section. So each menu button does different things. So this menu button in the playlist area, when you select it, it gives you options. So the options are a variety. So the first option is insert playlist and so forth. There's a pen playlist, open playlist, clears existing, which we don't want to do. Save playlist, which you want to do in the beginning. When you create this thing, you want to name it something. I named it already. I think I named it. I'm going to have to save it again because I added something to it. I'm going to hit save playlist. And I'm going to name it the same as I had it before. Tutorial test was the name of the playlist. That's what I named it. And since I named it that, I'm going to keep it that name, and whatever I added to it, it's going to replace it. And that's what is existing right here, right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start playing this playlist since I have it in there. And the first one is All Shook Up. And so when I want show to start, bam, I just hit that twice, wait for this screen to come up, and then hit play now. It's ready for showtime. Here we go. Showtime. Oh, well, the blessing my soul's wrong with me. Making like a man on a buzzing tree. My friends say I'm acting the wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Now what I did there is I didn't have the volume up on my music, so the cue didn't come up, so I didn't hear it. But that's here nor there. So the next one is a blank track. So if I hit the next button, the next blank track is going to come up. It's 10 seconds worth of nothing. So I can say, welcome to the Hilton. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. I'm ready to sing a song for you. Hope you like it. Here we go. We're going up, we're going down, we're going up, down, downtown, any way you want me to roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me. Well, okay, so just to demonstrate how that works, just keep on going down the list, and the next one is 6 seconds before the next track starts, and it's good because you don't have to say you love me. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. And that was an example of a song that doesn't have a lot of intro at all. It does have a little bit of a cue in the very beginning, but if you don't have a cue before that to be ready for that cue, you could throw yourself off. So it's good to have something like that. That's a good tool to use, is that cue tool. I'm going to go down to the next track, which is a 10-second track. And then I have an E chord to get into Fairy Tale after that. So I'm describing the song and maybe talking about it a little bit. Who knows? I can't remember the cue into that. Here we go. Remember that one, Fairy Tale? Pack up all my things and walk away. I don't want to hear another word you have to say. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and so this is a demonstration playlist. And of course, Polk Salad Annie, one of my favorite energetic songs. I just threw on here just for the fun of it. Yeah, baby. Down in Louisiana, where the alligators grow so mean. Swear the girls, well, I goofed that one up big time. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama wasn't working on a chain gang. Anyways, that's it in a nutshell. Create your playlist and save them. Once you save them, you can always get them back. Check this out. all the playlist is gone, right? But I named it already, saved it before. I can come back. I can edit any one, rename it whenever I want to. There's the playlist automatically back in again, the same one I just ran through. If I want to edit it, add new songs in, blah, 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 I can click up here in the menu and call save playlist. And if I name it the same thing, it's just going to erase, it's going to replace that same song list. Or I could rename it my new hot dog poke salad any song list. Whatever. Name it whatever you want. Anyways, that's how you do it. It's real easy. You can save your song lists forever and ever. And they're ready for you whenever you need them. You know, concert 1, concert 2, concert 3. You're ready to rock and roll once you create it. One of the fun things about this whole thing is you can really tweak it to the time. You see right in this little section right here, there's a time, there's an amount of tracks that there are, which are really not important because some tracks don't mean nothing. Like a 30-second blank track doesn't really mean that much. It means 30 seconds track. But there's 9 tracks. There's not 9 songs. There's 9 tracks in there. This other section shows you how much time those tracks amount to. So this whole show right here is 13 minutes and 2 seconds long. So you can create an hour show, a 45-minute show, a 30-minute show, a 10-minute show if you want. So just to give you that, you know, extra leverage on your time of a show. Nothing sucks worse than a show that drags on and on and on because the artist doesn't know when to shut up and start singing. I'm just putting my 2 cents in for that. Anyways, get a show over with, man. It's an hour. Don't do more than an hour show. If you're really good and you've got your stuff together and you just sound exactly like Elvis and look just like Elvis, knock yourself out, do a 2-hour show. But I suggest no. Keep them wanting more. All right, love you. You guys, hope you enjoy this video. Hope it works for you. Hope it helps you in one way or another. This is Karma Karaoke program. It's worth every penny if you use it a lot as a karaoke host. And if you just use it as an ETA, it is pretty much indispensable. It is awesome to program, to work with, create your shows with, run your shows with. And I know you could probably run it with an iPhone or something, you know. But I haven't seen a show that can run it this way without touching the keyboard again. Maybe have somebody running a soundboard for equalization on the volume of stuff. But to run a show, create a show, and save it, this is, for me, has been ultimate. I can create many shows, have them saved, and I can run them whenever I need to run them. All right, have a good evening, afternoon, night, whatever it may be. Hasta luego. TCB.